2, 1. And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm Smooth.
Amazing.
And this is ACG, where we're just a couple gamers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have the most amazing news to tell you guys. But we're not going to do it until we get the usual people in here. We got to get our chat mafia. We are literally, this channel is nothing without our chat mafia. That is for sure. So let's get our chat mafia people in here. Once we have some moderators and we have our chat mafia in here, I feel way more comfortable sharing this news. So we're going to give ourselves a like always. We're going to copy this link. I'm going to get it to Aztec. Aztec's going to help me get it into the game. We're going to put this in all the different chats here. So here we go. Here's that. Boom. Let's put it in the official Godfather Discord. Boom. And I'm going to send one to Aztec so he can get it in the game. Can you do that for me, brother?
Yeah, I just did that already.
Thank you, my man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually I'm gonna what I was doing last time was, guys, I had the live chat right here so I could answer questions. So I'm gonna try and do that again. Let's see here. Dude, I'm like shaking. I'm that excited to give this news out. I'm
that part right there,
shaking,
dog.
bro.
Oh man, this is crazy. This is like mind blowing.
Oh,
What it do?
we already have sub in the building. So said Chat Mafia, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, he
representing Chat Mafia. All right, so yeah, we're gonna keep the chat right here, guys, so we can make sure we're answering all the questions you guys have. And I'm just letting everybody know now, this is not gonna be a stream that will last as long as the other streams we had. I have a family get together party in about an hour from now, guys. So we're gonna try and pack as much information into here as we can, as fast as possible for you guys, because I want to make sure I give you guys all the information I can about this tournament. All right, so I just want to let's see. So we got thanks for watching, much love, can't do it without my chat mafia.
Chat Mafia.
Boom.
Shout out to Chat Mafia.
Let's see what we got in here.
If it ain't the Mafia, we can't mess with it.
Yeah,
you know, this Chat Mafia.
That's
all about them.
Who? Ada. What's up, Ada? My man Ada in the building. Chat Mafia in the building, folks. They are really representing right now.
What's your boss? How you doing?
Appreciate everybody. Listen, guys. Welcome, guys. But we're not giving out this information until we make sure we have at least our made guys in the Chat Mafia. Our made guys are the ones that have been here like every stream. Our main core supporter group, and that could be you guys too. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys want to become a Chat Mafia member, all you have to do, guys, is show up and show out every time we have a stream, guys.
That's it.
We're doing this for you guys. I wish I had. So, guys, the first thing I will put out there right now is we are looking for moderators for not only our official Mobile Mafia Discord, but most importantly, right now, we need some mods for the chat. I need somebody who's willing to be in here on voice call with us. They don't have to really talk much. All you have to do is be watching the chat for us, and you know, you can feel free to stop me at any time during the live with any important information I might have missed in the live chat. So we are looking for moderators, guys. So if you guys are willing to help us out and be an official Chat Mafia moderator, that would be so freaking awesome. How many people we got in the live right now? Let's see. So I want to make sure we have enough people in here right now to give this out. So just not enough, guys. We need to get the word out. Get everybody in here. I don't want to give this information out until we have enough people, guys. This is the most important information that you guys could even possibly imagine right now. For the channel, also for the game, for the Godfather community. This information right here is about to blow everybody's socks off, and I don't want people to miss it. We're just gonna give them a couple more minutes, guys. Just a couple more minutes. If you guys can hype the chat up in world chat right now, guys, and get everybody in here as fast as possible. I'm gonna put a little message in here too. Guys, come listen to this live now, to this game news. Obviously, you guys can tell by the title of the video what's what it has to do with, but there's so much information. Cruz Neva. I don't know who Cruz Neva is. Wait, is Cruz? Isn't that Cruz from our game? I think Cruz Neva. I always see the name Cruz in the game. Hey, Cruz, thank you so much for even coming into the live, brother. Is that your same game name? I do remember seeing a Cruz name in the game a lot, actually, especially in world chat. All right, guys, I don't want to keep dragging this out because I want to give you guys this information so badly. Like, literally, I'm shaking just thinking about this.
Shout out to Cruz right there. That's Cruz for BDS.
Okay, I knew it. I knew I seen that name around a lot.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out Cruz. Man, thank you guys for coming into the chat. All right, look, I'm not going to postpone this anymore, guys. I can't take it. It's literally...
Let's go.
Oh, my God. All right, guys. The developers of Godfather have decided to back my idea for the first ever cross-server tournament, guys. That means they're backing the prizes. They want to know what kind of prizes I had in mind. I just straight up told them, I said, I think the best thing would be to have not just a first place, but a second and third place prize. I still have to iron out all the details, but that's why the chat mafia is so important. I want all of your guys' opinions. If you guys could put them in the live chat, that would be awesome. If you guys just want to do it later after the chat, you can either PM me, you can, matter of fact, here, let me go ahead and do this real quick for everybody that's in the live, guys. So I started my own Discord for our Mobile Mafia episodes, also just for our channel. And so if you guys want to take part in this tournament, the easiest way to get an early registry for this, because it will be first come first serve. I realize that there are just way too many players to make everybody happy, guys. That's it. Oh no, what did I do? One thing I will tell you that I've learned over a long period of time of doing these tournaments for different game developer companies, it is my specialty, but you're never going to be able to please anybody, but you're never going to be able to please everybody, but I promise you guys, I'm going to do my absolute best to make as much time to make this as big of an event as I possibly can. So it will be first come first serve. The easiest way I could think about doing this would be, if you guys have enough, what did I do? Why did I do that? Please ignore that. I'm trying to multitask for you guys right now, and apparently this is not working. All right, so give me just 1 second. I didn't mean to put a YouTube link in the chat, guys. Ignore that. So this is our official Discord for our Mobile Mafia. You guys can have early registry there. Just go on into the chat and let me know if you're interested in joining this event. So guys, again, the devs will be backing the prizes for this first ever cross-server kill event tournament. I decided, guys, kill event. At first, I was like, you know what? Let's just do a gather event. We'll start out slow. But then I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, no, you know what? Screw that. The first tournament is going to be a bloodbath, guys. A bloodbath, all right? It's going to be a kill event tournament for the first one. We will have many more, guys. I promise you. Once we start doing this, I'm going to want to do it, every 2 weeks, guys. Let's see. New host. Cruz, he's a savage, bro. You trying to get rid of me that quick, huh, Cruz?
That's funny.
So, Aztec, man, what do you think about this tournament, man? What are your visions for this? Like, what do you see going forward with these tournaments, and what are your thoughts on the devs liking our content enough to sponsor our tournament?
Number one, just getting the devs' attention is a success.
Right.
And then number two, them stating to you that they're going to back you with prizes. I don't know what other incentive you want to keep playing Godfather. I've never heard of a dev backing someone doing prizes, so this is like a first for me, right? So
Right.
this is amazing, bro. You know what I mean? It's like we rarely get to talk to these people, and now we kind of opened up the door for that transparency.
Right.
I think it'll be a good thing for the server. I think depending on how this first tournament goes, like you said, we can run tournaments throughout, you know, depending. We could do family event tournaments. We could do the Dominating Don tournament. You know, there's little things everywhere, but I think this will be a success. I foresee it being a success. I think people will get ready to do it. I think people will be anticipating to see what rewards we get. So I'm all for it. I think it's a good thing. New things are always positive stuff.
So one of the things I do want to say is that because there's so many servers, how I think the best way to go about this. And again, guys, we have 2 weeks from today. Well, from yesterday, right? 2 weeks from yesterday's kill event until the next kill event to hype this tournament, guys, to get everybody into into the Mobile Mafia Discord, guys, and to get people registered. Now, I think because there's so many different servers, our best bet would be to do it like this. We can't possibly, and this is all dependent upon how many people we get. I'm hoping for the best turnout possible. With the best turnout possible, guys, that means that we're not going to be able to get everybody in, which is why it's first come, first serve, and why it's so important that everybody sees this live stream. Tell everybody, guys. Tell everybody. If you are an R6, R5, R4, R3 with family, send out family mail and let them know. Guys, 2 weeks from today, you guys can participate in not only the kill event in-game, like regular, and get those rewards, but also you guys can compete against players in this tournament I'm hosting and get these extra rewards if you can place in the top 3, guys, for your server. So how we're going to have to do this is, I foresee it like this. Get the word out. We have our really good friends over at the official Discord. Shout out to all the moderators in the official Godfather Discord, and you know who you are. The ones I've been talking to, the ones who have helped me out so significantly. Shout out to you guys. I can't thank you enough for supporting what we're doing on this channel. But I'll work with the mods, right? And we'll have to do it like this. If your server has enough active players who want to participate, and I'm thinking it's going to be between 4 and 6 players at a time. So I'm going to be watching between 4 and 6 players. Aztec's going to be watching between 4 and 6 players. That way we can get a maximum amount of players going at the same time. Aztec's going to be like a referee. I'm going to be like a referee. I'll be killing people in between just for fun. I'm just, just to do it, not to actually participate in the hosted tournament. But if there's enough active players, let's just say, this is an example, let's say each server has 4 active players. If you have a minimum between 4 and 6 active players that want to participate, and you guys all go into this Discord group, or let's just say we could do team captains. So no, we can't do team captains because it's everybody versus everybody. So there's no team captains. So we'll just do it like this. If you guys have enough active players in your server, and you guys register into my Discord group, if you guys have enough to compete, and everybody's registered, boom, first come, first serve. Your server just got registered for the tournament. You guys have enough players, and then everybody will have to share your screen. You will have to be streaming of some kind. There's no other way to do it. There's no other way to monitor your account to see if you guys are actually following the rules of the tournament, if there are any, to make sure we are monitoring how many resources you guys are gathering or how many kills you guys are making. Whatever the tournament is, you guys have to be streaming or sharing your game in Discord group or some form of fashion to participate in this, guys. So again, there are no teams. This is every man for themselves on Kill Event. And let's see, Sub says, so will the mansions be moved from all servers or one server? No, Sub, so that's what we wanted to avoid. So in order to avoid that, all you have to do is register, let us know, your game name, your Discord, and your server name. And if we have enough players who registered from your server, I'll match you guys up against each other. And so how it's going to work is we're going to go live 10 to 15 minutes before Kill Event starts, guys, in 2 weeks from now, and we're gonna just be getting people into the group, into the Mobile Mafia Discord. We're gonna be getting them primed and ready. Make sure everybody's sharing their screen. And listen, how this is gonna go is just like anything else in life, guys. We're not gonna be holding people's hands, so it's gonna be in your best interest, if you guys really want access to these prizes from the devs, if you guys want to represent your server and you guys want to show out and do your thing, then that's going to be completely upon you guys to make sure that you have a quiet room. Would probably be the best bet. You guys are definitely going to want to make sure you have your phones fully charged, maybe some kind of backup device or something. I'm not sure. Just an extra way to get on your account in case something crazy happens. You guys are going to want to make sure that you have a stable internet connection. Because we're not going to have time to be dealing with your guys' technical difficulties. Server team versus team, it will gather more players. Ada says he thinks it should be a server team versus a server team. It would help gather more players. That's a really great idea. I'm going to speak with the moderators. I think I need to have like a council with the moderators and just people who are involved to help me decide all the details on these tournaments. I do have the last say, but I think it would be wise, again, like people like Ada and just the vets of the game who have ideas as far as how we should do this. I'll probably wait 24 hours to submit the information. That way I can get feedback from you guys. Maybe you guys might have some great ideas like Ada, where we can use them. So again, I just wanted to reiterate that, this is going to be highly stressful for myself and Aztec and the people helping me behind the scenes. I'm sure it's even going to be stressing out one or two of the moderators. But, we're doing this for the community so that we can bring you guys something really, really fun to do and participate in. And, again, if we're doing this, guys, every 2 weeks, the amount of tournaments that we could host is kind of crazy. I mean, and if we use, some of these people's ideas like Ada, where we do server versus server teams, oh my God. Like, bruh, it's you're basically repping your server. You guys could be in enemy families, but still participating to help each other.
Represent your server.
Represent your server, guys.
You know what I was thinking while you were talking, and Ada mentioned the idea about one server versus the other server, and if it's player versus player, I think we should put. It's just an idea. I'm not saying it, but if you guys like it, press 1 or heart. We should do it like a bracket format. You know what I'm saying? So if, let's say, for example, the developers were like, yeah, we could do the server versus server. Okay, cool. So you pick, so like you said, first one server, first 4 that sign up, however you want to do it, right? Second server, add me any players that need to sign up, right? And then what happens is me and you talk, and what we could do is 2 things. We could put all the names in a hat, right? And just shake them. And then we pick them, and then we bracket them.
Oh, I like that. I like the names in the hat. So it's not just first come, first serve, but it's first come registry, and then we pick them out randomly.
Right.
I like that. So everybody has an equal opportunity.
The thing is, yeah, and each person has an opportunity, but then it's one server versus the other server. So that means let's say BDS, LAW, LAO, and whatever has a multiple, like all the families have like a couple representatives in based on their signing, right? They're going to have to work together now. So all that all that bullshit got to be put aside, especially if you want to win this and you want to represent your server, right? So I think that's something that should be a good incentive for folks to want to do it.
Okay, I really like where this is going, and this is the importance of having the chat mafia with us. Ada says, you both are doing a great job. Really appreciate it. Bro, you guys are the reason why we keep coming back to do this. If it wasn't for the support we got with you guys, when we first started this, there's no way that I think we would be where we're at right now. There's no way that the developers will be looking at us like we're doing a great job if we weren't getting such a great response from you guys. So everything and every milestone of success we have is going to be because of you guys. So thank you guys. That truly. We can spread the info, but the contact person should be the R6 of each family. They have the last say always. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to understand what he's saying. Can you help me out, Aztec?
What would he say? What did he say?
So he's saying we can spread the information, but the contact person should be the R6 of each family. They have the last say. Oh, okay. So sub, I think what he's saying is that if we use Ada's idea where it's server team versus server team, and he's saying the interested players can go to a single family and represent, right? So yeah, I think what he's saying is that we would have to have the R6s essentially would have the last say on whether or not they'd want to participate or let other families into their family to participate. So I see what he's saying. That's actually a really great idea. So
I got a suggestion for that.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
This is where all the families come together and pick one family name for the server. And so whenever it's like an all-star team.
I like that.
So what you do is you make one family. That family is only for the events. So for example, I'm only using names. Don't get critical on me, guys. So let's just say Cruz, Ada, me, not me or you, because we're like we can't be in it. But Cruz, Ada, Athena, BD. Grandmother, right? And let's say there's 6 players, right? It doesn't matter who the fuck the R6 is, right? It's just that one particular family so they can be exploited outside their family, right? So then everybody knows who's who, right? Because they're under that one little family outlet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so there won't be no issues with the R6 allowing people to come into their families. That stops that right there.
I see what you're saying. Are you sorry? Wait. So you're saying create a family?
So you create a family, but you create that particular family for events, for tournaments alone.
Okay. So the only counter to that I would say is that if they're gathering within their so let's just say this family is in an old server, right? All their family buildings are like maxed or whatever, right? They have the best family tech. So they're going to be at a huge advantage by gathering within their family zone. You know what I'm saying? Of influence.
Right, okay.
So from a veteran player standpoint, how do you guys think it's going to be the fairest way to do that on a gathering event? Because these families gathering in their family stations or whatever, where they're gathering cash, or let's just say they're gathering at a tile within that influence zone versus a family in a newer server who doesn't have good tech. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I guess that's just
it would be even playing field. It would be based on
I think you're right. Brand new family. So a new family with no buildings up, no influence. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. You guys have the best freaking ideas, and I really appreciate it.
And here's the reason why. Because that brand new family, everybody's starting fresh. Now, here's what I mean by fresh. Like, everybody joins that one family, but you can't utilize your individual family tech. So it's like open game for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, this is kind of nice. This is nice. So basically, they have so if you're competing, let's just say it's server versus server. Two brand new families get created. Each family has like their top all-stars, right? Like 4 or 5 guys, however many players we decide, right? They have to, like, the person who creates the family has to be the one. I mean, they all have to stream, but most importantly, he has to create the family as soon as the tournament starts. You see what I'm saying? That way we can see it. We can see that it's a fresh tech family.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That way it's fair. Everybody's like, oh, okay, yep, brand new family. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mel's in the building. What's up, Mel? Yep. All right, so Sub says you can't put an M35 up against an M15. Right. So again, this is all going to be server dependent, right? So we can't match up an old server with a new server. So I'm really hoping this spreads, like wildfire. And that way we can keep this as fair as possible. And, the bigger this is, start registration, make a temporary family. Start registration, make a temporary family, put up a time limit to improve the family. Players who will be a part of the event, join the family, donate, build the family, and then compete. That's a whole lot of information. Hold on, let me finish my first thought before I get on that, because we'll dissect that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. I read that and then understood that one. Great job. Shout out. Round of applause.
A round of applause for Addict, guys. Thank you guys so much, Chat Mafia, for being in the building like always, guys. You guys are basically designing this tournament, so I hope the devs are going to like that. We're getting so much. We're basically getting more player input from one stream. You know what I'm saying? Than they would have to try and do it, compiling all this information with in-game messages. So, all right, look. So if we're doing it like this, then that's a great idea, and I think that we will get enough active people from each server who want to participate, where it's not going to be a problem trying to pair up an old server with an old server and a new server against a new server. I really don't. Guys, I'm letting you know right now, this is, and tell me how you feel about this, and then we're going to go and we're going to dissect what Ada was saying so that the other people who don't understand can understand what he's saying. The prizes so far, what I'm putting into this spreadsheet for the developers, because they want all the details on this stuff, I want a 3rd place, a 2nd place, and a 1st place prize, and that's going to be per server. Right, and that's if we're doing it server versus server. This isn't final. We might come down to we might try it one way, try it another way. We wanted to see the best way to do this possible, and then after we, you guys all agree, we might get a vote going in a Discord or something. We can do it that way. That way, everybody has a fair vote on this. So, anyways, what I did put in the spreadsheet, and this is up to the developers. They haven't finalized anything, so let me just clarify this, guys. They have not finalized anything. They have only agreed to back the tournament, guys. So I have to get the, but I did say 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place, right? And I said $50 pack, $30 pack, $20 pack. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm almost positive that the bigger we can make this event, with all of your help, with the people watching this, with your help, we can make this the sky's the limit, guys. You understand? And if we're doing this constantly, and you guys are constantly, competing for these real prizes, guys, these real prizes, all right? Not just like some kill event stuff in the game where you're getting 6,000 gold for 1st place. Real packs, guys. So, this is it's all up to me and Aztec, and then you guys, Chat Mafia. So, all right, so let's dissect some of what the live chat's saying. We got Sub saying, yeah, we want to make sure that it's not unfair. And Ed is saying, start a registration, make a temporary family, put up a time limit to improve the family. So what does he mean by that? Ed, what do you mean by start the registration, make the temporary family? I get that, but then put up a time limit to improve the family. Players will be a part of the event, join that family, donate, build the family. Oh, shit. Yo, Ed is a genius. Okay. So what do you say? Yeah, but so Ed, what I was saying is it's hard to keep track to know when they started the family, which is why I thought it would be a good idea to have them start the family live while I'm watching them, and you guys can see it, and then everybody joins as fast as they can to try and work together to get as many points as they can for the tournament.
Just say hey to Ghost.
What?
I just got my friend on your live. Say hey to Ghost.
Who's good? Oh, what's up, D? Hey, Devin, aka Ghost, in the house. Hey, listen, Dev is a really good friend and a really old friend of Lethal's. So this guy's kind of like a legend in his game. So Lethal comes from a game that's similar to Godfather, but also very, very different. But they do have super spenders over there. And this guy, the same way Brazilian Don is a legend in Godfather, this guy, Devin Cunningham, a.k.a. Ghost, is a legend in the game that Lethal comes from. This guy is beyond, I think, what Brazilian Don is spending, like as far as like on a consistent spend. Like Dev is a straight up legend. So shout out Dev. Thank you for your support. Thanks for coming into the live stream, bro. So Sub says if it's server versus server, the loot should not be resources, but go for family cornerstones, maybe gold. Wait, so if the server, the loot should not be resources, but go for family cornerstones, maybe gold. So you're saying, okay, so you're bringing up a totally different style of tournament. So the style of tournament you're talking about would be, if it was cornerstones, this would be something that the developers would have. That's an awesome idea. I'm just trying to figure out the coolest way we can make that possible, where we can keep track of this stuff, guys. Because what it comes down to is if we hold these tournaments, guys, and remember, you guys are only going to be seeing what I'm seeing. So if I'm monitoring 4 to 6 players on my screen at one time, and I'm jumping from player to player so you guys can see, in a better light what each player is up to during this tournament, it's going to be very strenuous. We're going to have to watch every detail. We're going to have to make sure that players aren't cheating. We're going to have to make sure that players aren't family hopping, stuff like this. And so, when we're thinking about this, guys, when you're envisioning watching this tournament take place, you have to take into account all of the details on what we can see to make sure nobody is cheating. So that's why I'm trying to do it as basic as possible, where I'm watching, let's just say, for example, 4 players, and Aztec's watching 4 players. So we could do 2 servers at one time. If we're doing server versus server, I'm watching 4 players from our server, Aztec's watching 4 players from another server, and then you guys are watching all of it in real time. So that's what you guys have to keep in mind. As far as a Cornerstones event, I'm going to talk to the mods and see where their heads at on that and how they would envision something like that happening. But I'm actually going to write that down right now, guys, in the notepad, because I think that's one of the best ideas as far as like a different style tournament. And obviously this style tournament is going to have to be like, let's just say, for example, a month long. Your family competes for a month or something at a start date to an end date, and then whatever family comes up with more cornerstones between that time and that start time and end time would be massive prizes, right? Because you're talking about a month's worth of work, everybody working together. So let's see, and Sub had that idea. So Sub's idea is compete server versus server for the most family cornerstones. Bro, that is a dope ass idea. That is a dope ass idea. I don't know how we're gonna make that work, but I promise you, I'm going to try and make that. I'm gonna try and make this like a number 1 priority as far as like tournament ideas. And I'm gonna put these other ideas down. So number 2, Ada said, let's go back and look. No shit. Yes, sons of bitches. I'm sorry, guys. Sons of bitches. You soggy sons of bitches. All right. Apologies. I have to see what Ada said. Ada had a great idea. I just want to make sure I'm saving it.
Hey, shout out to Ada, man.
Yeah, shout out Ada, bro.
Y'all just coming through, man. Ideas galore.
Yeah, seriously. This is like a wealth of ideas. This is like a Fort Knox of ideas here. All right, so let's see. What's Ada talking about? Ada said, remove to those who were back to the families to be dedicated. Wait, whoa, shit. You guys, Chat Mafia, blowing me up. What's up? Let's see. Family cornerstones. Yup. Ada says, so basically remove the old server family benefit. The families would be dedicated only. Right. Exactly, Ada. All the love. Thank you so much. Bro, hey, Dev, I'm just trying to tell you, bro, like, I know you do your own thing and everything. And you guys have Ghost. I know you guys have a crazy chat that's super active, but you're not gonna find a chat like my chat. I promise you.
I just found out he's the biggest intel build on the whole game. That means he's the biggest farmer, basically. Ghost has the biggest intellect build on his game, and intellect converted in Godfather layman's terms is overall power, or like science power, which is most important. Yeah, basically he's gonna destroy you. So anyway, so we're talking about okay, for that, a temporary server should be developed by the devs where registered players start the game like a virtual server dedicated for the event. Same server players get into a single family. They develop the family on the new virtual temporary server. Now this server has some different buffs for the families. They get time to build the family, then the war starts. When the event concludes, the server disappears. Family gets disbanded. This way, only one will have it. You're talking about having an entire server dedicated to the tournament. That's a crazy idea, but you know what?
What a good idea.
It's so crazy, it just might work. So I'm gonna copy this stuff. I told you guys, I take your ideas very seriously. So let's see. I mean, I got this word for word, Ada. As you can see, I got you word for word here. I got you word for word, Ada. I got your idea right here, brother. It's not going nowhere, and eventually it will get discussed along with everything else you guys have that we think we can use. You know, this is again, I've never had a chat this active, this you know, devoted to helping and being supportive to a cause. Like it, I don't know, you guys are awesome. That's all I know. All right, so moving forward, Aztec, how do you see this going? Like, I mean, okay, look, right, I'm going to a new server when I feel the time is right so that we can keep adding more and more people to the Chat Mafia from different servers. But how do you see us? How do you see this channel growing as far as like the content and like Mobile Mafia episodes? Like, do you like? How do you see this channel growing, man? Like, how do you see us moving forward?
I think no, not I think. I know us being transparent, us listening to everybody, taking in their feedback. You know, giving them shout outs for information that they gave. Like, if you look at radio hosts, they have millions of people that follow and subscribe to them. Why? Because they treat them like their own, like their family and friends. And I think if we show our family, Chat Mafia, you know, that, you know, we appreciate everything that y'all do, and, you know, as much as we want to work hard for y'all and y'all come in and help us out, I mean, I think people will gravitate to that. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
Plus, this isn't something new. This is something different, in a sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, as many years as I played this game, I ain't never heard of some stuff like this, where you have a podcast coming up, and then no less than 11 days. You got backing from the developer. I don't know what to tell you, Ghost. I think the sky's the limit. I know we're gonna hit some roads, but I think overall we can go far in this.
Right. And you're right, dude. We did this in 11 days. Can we get a round of applause, guys, for the chat mafia and all the love and support that we've got so far, guys? We did this in 11 days because of you guys. 11.
So I wanna touch on something that Sub says, and Sub, this makes so much sense, and eventually we'll get to it. We'll find a way to do it. But Sub goes. So you need to keep in mind we need to reach non-English players, and I feel you 100% on that. 100%. Did you get what Sub said in the message?
No, that's a very, very strong point, very valid point. Mel said I'm clapping. And I think the best way to do that is, again, this is where the vets of the game come in handy. They know the players that are bilingual. A lot of the vets of this game know players that, they have a main language that they speak, but they also speak English. These players are going to be so crucial to, like Sub said, getting these people to participate who don't speak English. Because, again, we can only do but so much on our end. So, again, we need the moderators, like my boy just said. We do need moderators to help us. You guys are going to be so crucial as far as these tournaments are concerned. And then we do need help from the vet players who know players who are bilingual, who can help us. If we could just get one bilingual moderator, 2 or 3 bilingual, the more the merrier, but just one would help, mainly. I do know some people who speak Russian, so I can probably maybe get them to help me out as far as getting some of our Russian-speaking friends and players to participate in this. I would love to have everybody. That's my goal, to have everybody. I don't care what server, what language. That's my goal, to get as many people as possible and spread this like wildfire, guys. Listen, I'm going to do everything in my power to give back to the Godfather community, to give back to our chat mafia, to give back to anybody and everybody who's supporting this channel. We can't do it without you guys. So just recap for anybody who missed it, came into the live late. The developers decided to back the tournament. We did this in 11 days because of you guys. You're awesome. The first tournament is 2 weeks from today, guys. The next kill event. So it's going to be a kill event based tournament. We're ironing out the details. As soon as I get the details figured out, you guys will be the first to know. I apologize that the live stream is not as long as it normally is, but I've got some family stuff going on today, and I wanted to get you guys this news before I was busy for the night. So thank you guys so much for watching. As you guys will get more and more little bits of information as I get it, and it'll definitely be here on every live. We're not going to miss a day. We've been 11 days straight. We don't plan on slowing down, and we have so much more to accomplish. But we can't accomplish it without you guys. You guys are the chat mafia. This is your fucking channel, and I am here, Smooth Criminal, with my boy Aztec. And guess what, guys? We're out. Say what's up, Aztec. Aztec.
My bad, y'all. My bad. Technical. That was a windstorm. So, appreciate it, man. All the love from everybody. And we'll catch on the flip side.
I love you guys. I mean that. Stay blessed. Till next time.